Hey guys, it's Hart. Going to be breaking down 2 PrizePicks player props I like for tonight's NBA games, touching on a few other props as well. So make sure to hit that like button as it does really help on my channel. Do greatly appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button and let's get into this pick breakdown. Recapping yesterday's picks, it was just frustrating, guys. I mean, of course, was it 6 or 7 game slate? The only game that blows out is the game that I have my 2 player prop guys from. Like, really, the other games, one of the other games went to overtime as well. Everyone smashed, but of course, the Warriors and the Grizzlies game blows out. Warriors just can't keep it close with the 2 best shooters ever to touch the earth for basketball, Steph and Clay. Like, really? Draymond had 10 rebounds and assists at half. All he needed was 4 more in the second half to hit the push. 4. Game blows out. He only gets 2. Desmond Bane. All he needs is 3 points. Of course, the game blows out. He's not aggressive. He gets 21. All he needed was 24. Because his team shoots 9,000% from 3. They don't miss. They blow out the Warriors. Like, really? It's just one of those frustrating days where we went 0-2. I think that's the first time it's happened in like a month and a half. So it really hasn't happened so far this year. We've been super, super successful. So I guess it happens. You know, at some point you had to have a bad day. So looking to hop back on the clean sweep train, the 2-0 over streak here with Embiid as the first pick of the day for me, over 32.5 points. Now, as we can see here, let's pull up his points. The game, a little bit of a risk of blowout here. Obviously, a 9-point spread, but it's a pretty decent game total here. 232.5. Embiid right now is floating at minus 125 to hit the over here of 32.5 points. And it's just more of a matchup thing, right? Like with Embiid, if we pull him up here, actually, let's just go to this game. So Portland and Philadelphia, like who's going to be guarding Embiid first off? Nurkic? I mean, he only played 17 minutes that last game versus Boston. Obviously, he blew out. Maybe he plays a little bit more. But what? Nurkic is going to see 20, 25 minutes. He's foul prone. I mean, he's their best defender and the only defender they have that could really try to stop Embiid. But at the same time, no one's going to stop Embiid. So, I mean, if he gets in foul trouble, who's going to be next? Eubanks? Watford? I mean, there's no one going to be able to guard Embiid. So I do really like the over here. If this game blows out, we know most likely it's because of Embiid doing very, very well. Hit it in the past 3 out of 5 games, past 2 as well. So I like Embiid here. He's on a nice little streak. Let's pull up his box score for you guys. Obviously, the game stays close. Embiid's going to be playing close to 40 minutes. He shoots the ball 20 plus times. He's actually been shooting it very, very well recently. As you can see, the past like 7 games, he's been 50% or better. He gets to the free throw line, averages 10 plus attempts a game. I think closer to like probably like 12 to 13 to 14 attempts per game. Absolutely wild. But yeah, I mean, I just love the matchup here. It's just really no one's going to be able to guard Embiid. So I do like the over here for Embiid. And then the second one I have is going to be on the opposite side of the court, over for Damian Lillard here of 32.5 points. As you can see, a little bit better odds here, minus 130 to hit the over of 32.5. And it's kind of the same thing. Like, who's going to be guarding Damian Lillard? Tyrese Maxey's not good at defense. James Harden's not good at defense. The only one who's good at defense in that starting 5 is Joel Embiid, and he's not going to be guarding Dame. So I love Dame here in this matchup. No one's going to be able to stop him. In a close game, this dude shoots 25, 30 plus times. He plays 38 minutes. He's a great shooter. He can get to the free throw line as well. So I like Dame here to hit the over 32.5. As you can see, he's hit it the past 3 out of 5. Obviously, in the past 2, he's missed it. But if we look into the box score a little bit better, we can see past 2 games, this game, they were up big. He didn't have to do much. Didn't shoot the ball well in the second half and still barely missed it. And in the game versus Boston, obviously it blew out. He already had 27. I think he had like 20, 25 at half. So he was easily on his way to hit the over there, but the game blew out in the second half. So he really wasn't able to get the full run there. Missed pretty much a whole quarter of run there and shot opportunities. So right now, I think those are the 2 picks I'm sticking with. I just feel good with those picks. You know, Embiid over his points of 32.5, Dame over his points of 32.5. And just, you know, really think this game should hopefully stay close for us, and we should be able to get both these overs. A few other picks I do like is, I know some of these have gotten bumped up recently, but the Clint Capella, I think his fantasy score is still decent. I don't mind his points and rebounds. I know they just bumped up his points, rebounds, and assists, but yeah, I think Clint Capella is definitely interesting. It's just, can he stay out of foul trouble? And then I do like Jokic in his lines. It's just one of those things where this game's like, I think a 12.5 point spread. So huge risk that they don't get 4th quarter or even 3rd quarter run here. But he's been just terrible in terms of scoring the ball recently. His rebounds did get bumped up by 0.5, but I still think that's pretty solid there at 13. Assists is solid. So I do like all the Jokic kind of props right now. It's just one of those things. It's super, super risky because of that blow up potential. But right now, the two main picks I have are going to be the over on Embiid, 32.5 points, and the over on Damian Lillard, 32.5 points. So I'm going to lock these in. Hopefully go 2-0. Let me know what picks you guys are going with today, what picks you like, all that good stuff in the comments down below. Make sure to hit that like button, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.